remains of the late United States of America-based hotelier Ķ′Łł, who was abducted and killed by gunmen in his hometown, Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, Oyo State, were flown back to the U.S. for burial, the Punch has learned. Punch Metro had reported that Ķ′Łł and a worker at his hotel, Rachel Okpadele, were abducted by gunmen at Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́, Oyo State. They were killed by the abductors on August 3rd. Ķ′Łł, a U.S. citizen, was said to be living in Maryland, U.S., and decided to invest in hospitality business in his hometown, Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́. It was learned that the hotel was opened in December 2021, and he was abducted and killed a few months after. Can you imagine? Just 2021. His funeral held on October 1st at the Trinity Life Church, Maryland, U.S. A brother of the deceased, Ķ′Łł, who spoke to our correspondent on Monday, claimed the U.S. government asked the relevant security agencies in Nigeria to bring his brother's killers to justice. He said the American government wanted evidence about his death, and they came down here to do a post-mortem, and another post-mortem was done in the U.S. before the burial. His remains were taken from Lautech back to the U.S. for burial. A death certificate was obtained at the Lautech Teaching Hospital and also at the Delaware State Military Hospital, USA. You can imagine. AP's government is a shame to Nigeria. Your judgment is warming up. This is rather sad. I weep for this beloved country, but God will punish all the evil leaders in this country. Their cases will be worse than King Herod in the Bible. That is America for you. God bless America. I'm proud to be an American, not by birth, but by marriage and by naturalization. America, my beloved country. You can imagine. Of course, I know a lot of things will be running through the minds of many people with this incident alone. Well, after checking which of you are proud of America, yes, you support those who brought this terrible sin upon us. Oga, come back home and campaign for Tinubu. Oga, you are happy to be an American citizen, but you are busy promoting Tinubu on your Facebook page at his age and health condition to come and destroy Nigeria that is already in a very bad condition. May God forgive you. As you are campaigning for Tinubu, may APC happen to you and your family. Well, they stay in another man's country, enjoying their security, steady light, steady water, steady good roads, good weather, and so on. Yet you are supporting APC that brought calamity to their people. Oga, God is watching you. You see how hypocritical they can be. All of them are shouting, now my tribe, now my tribe. Oh, I cannot leave my tribe person and be voting for another person. And meanwhile, they will be telling some people, leave Lagos, leave Lagos, leave Lagos. But if they made another person land, though. You did another person land. You see, that's how hypocritical these people can be. It's just unfortunate. Can you imagine? It's just unfortunate. That's just what we see in this country. Hypocrisy of the highest order. You can't just believe, you can't just fathom what these people are up to. Well, that is just a person's headache. I believe the slain man will get everlasting rest in the US than on Nigerian soil where he was assassinated. The story was a pathetic one. Somebody who came all the way from that side. Okay, let me go and give back to my society. Let me come and check my people. Like they always say, oh, there's no place like home. No, how can we not describe this? There's no place like home and see what he got. When some people make or take some decision, you think they don't know what they are doing. It's based on experience with what has happened. You think everybody or people who have heard this kind of a thing will be moved to come back home. Really unfortunate. And some people have really come and they didn't even experience this whole thing. But one thing is sure, you cannot be too confident enough. It is just it's just like you are trying to try your luck. It is not evidence, or it is not sure for you to get a safety, because people who are always coming, who can even escape it, they are going to be looking at up their shoulders, above their shoulders every now and then. The fear will always be there. A vote for Tinubu is a vote for Shettima and continuation of terrorism. He has no lies to tell Nigeria anymore. Reason is in the UK when campaign is going on, and some people that don't even want any good thing to happen to their family and Nigeria are still campaigning for him even when they can't see him. Well, this is exactly what I said in previous news and chose what love enemies. Who love enemies and what have you? Love your enemies and you still do what you think is not best for you. I pity those using their energy and resources to aid policies in this evil country called Nigeria. We heard of this because US is involved. Do not claim a system you cannot defend. The foundation that is built on lies and evil. Innocent blood cannot bring good news to Fiakwa. All the calamities in Nigeria today is caused by our bad leaders. May God heal our country. US government value its citizens. They value lives of humans, unlike in our country here. Now I understand why Nigerians celebrate after acquiring a US passport. That passport is truly the first phase to entering heaven. It is surprising Punch newspaper can report the commitment the US government has towards a citizen, even in death. They will not hold Nigerian government to high standard in their reporting concerning bad governance. Vote Tinubu for continuity because sense is still very far from you all. This man must be an asset to the US government. May God grant his family the fortitude to bear the loss. The two regions should just forgive each other because it is family issue to be settled. Fulani, Hausas and Yoruba related according to them. They are brothers and sisters. They also have things in common. I still wonder what the so-called APC people will stand to tell people at their rally. They don't need to say anything now. See the rally they are going about. They are holding left, right, and center. Are they saying anything? But you can see people who are still coming out. They don't even need to say anything. And that is the confidence that these politicians have, that they can get away with anything. Every 4 years, God gives Nigeria another opportunity to make things right. But we always choose what we feel is right. Some greed take better part of us. Some ethnicity and tribe take another part of us. And at the end, we regret and wish we do better. God has given us another opportunity. Let us not misuse it. Rest in peace, sir. We pray for better Nigeria. Thank God for a country that knows how to take care of our own. We can learn from this. They will never learn. They will never learn. Who is going to learn? Is it those ones that are even still living? They value the good life. They still go to another man's country to go and stand up for them. How much they value life, even in death. Imagine that. May God help us. May God really help us in this Nigeria upon these atrocities happening all over the country. See, some disgruntled individuals in Yorubas are still supporting APC and Bola Tinubu, who claimed he single-handedly persuaded Buhari and also supported him. And supported him to be president. That is the life of some people.